Hey guys, it's Lode FCB. Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be making a kind of informational video pretty much on how to win Division 1. Obviously, as you can see, I'm not in Division 1, but I'm doing pretty well in the divisions in my opinion. I have 12 points out of 12 in Division 4, and it's mainly because I've been following the steps that I'll be saying in this video. But before we get into that, if you guys want cheap MSP or PSN codes, and also they have games over there, make sure to check out g2a.com. Their link will be in the description. And if you guys want cheap grips for your controllers, make sure to check out GripUp and use Lore5 to get a 5% discount. Their link will also be in the description below. But pretty much, as you can see, I only have one squad in my entire club, and if I go to my club, actually, I don't have that many players. I have most of the players that I have in my team, and then some other players that I used to use in my teams, like Laporte, Konoplyanka, Ibora, Gaia, DeMarcos. Those players I used to be using. I still am keeping them. I still have a bunch of coins. Pretty much I sold my entire club and just bought this one team. It's actually amazing. It works perfectly for my playing style. But in this video, we're actually just going to be talking about the best tactics, the best formations, instructions, everything that you can possibly think of about how to win Division 1. So the first thing you're going to need is a formation. In my opinion, the best formations, I actually really like the 4-3-3 fourth variation, as it has a it's well balanced in the midfield and in attack. You get the pacey wingers and the striker, and you get well-rounded midfielders in the middle with Junazovic, who's 70. I just really like this team. It's actually amazing. And the main reason for this is because the midfield is so solid. They're really good defensively. Çalhanoğlu has amazing long shots. I think he has most of the. Actually, he has more goals than my striker, I think. Well, they have the same amount of goals. Çalhanoğlu just has one more assist, which is actually pretty awesome. How he's the cam. Aubameyang is the striker, but it has less assists, less total goals, I should say. But pretty much, with this formation, you're gonna get the wingers making some amazing runs, the center mids and cam making amazing passes. But if you like possession, I wouldn't really recommend any other formation besides this one, as this one is actually probably one of my favorites for possession, because the midfield, you get three midfielders. But I'm just going to show you guys some that I think are really good if you like possession. For example, 4-3-1-2, there are a bunch of midfielders in it. So you get three center mids and one cam. So if you like holding up the ball, I would recommend the 4-3-1-2 formation. And also there's the 4-1-2-1-2-2 second variation, I should say. It's pretty much the same formation, but instead of a center mid, it's a defensive mid. It's exactly the same, just the links are kind of different, and you get a defensive mid instead of a center mid. Those are pretty much the formations that I would recommend if you like possession. If you like counter attacking, I would go with five in the back. Actually, not many people go for the five in the back. Actually, this one 4-4-1-1, I think I just passed it, is really good for possession as well, as you have two center mids, a left mid, a right mid, and a center forward. I forgot to mention that one, but for counter attacking specifically, this one, in my opinion, is absolutely amazing. Look how many players are near the striker, and they go so far up the pitch that if you really like counterattacking with pacey players, you can put two players that are amazing at the cams, and then just a super fast player at left mid, striker, and right mid. The center mid just has to be solid, and you should put him as stay back while attacking, because he should be the one that just stays back while the front five pretty much are attacking. Another good formation is, I don't really like this formation, the 4-5-1-1. Don't really know why anyone would use it. It's not a good formation. Just too many. I don't know. It's just kind of clunky in the middle. Not much space for them to move. So yeah, but this formation is absolutely amazing in my opinion. Definitely perfect for someone who likes to counter a lot, and it's got a good balance of center mids. So you do get two center mids in the middle that hold up the ball, play it up to the strikers. And what you get with this team is also that the right and left back go up most of the time, so they do make some pretty good runs. You could go with pretty much any five in the back formation if you do like counterattacking. If you're more of a defensive player, I would go with just any normal four in the back. Just like 4-1-4-1 is actually a perfect example. You get the center mid, center defensive mid right there in front of the two center backs, so that they're pretty much like the main line of defense before you get to the back four. And it doesn't actually have that many strikers or attackers in this team, in this formation, so you don't really get that many attackers if you're more of a defensive player. 4-2-2-2 is pretty well balanced. If you just like playing, like having fun, 4-2-2-2 is probably the best formation if you're just more of a fun player. If you like to hold the ball and also pace, because you can put some pacey cams. But yeah, that's actually pretty much it. Those are the three main playing styles that I have. And this is my team so far. It cost me around 50 to 60k, and it's absolutely working amazing for my playing style. For me, I like holding the ball and just waiting until the perfect moment to penetrate the defense, penetrate the defense, and then score with my front three and Çalhanoğlu. Even my midfielders score some banging goals because they have some decent long shots. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the instructions. Player instructions is actually, for me, one of the most important aspects of how to win games in divisions in general. As you can see, since I was switching the formations, my instructions got a bit messed up, so I'm actually going to set them right now for you guys. So my left and right back, I like them not going up, so I put them as stay back while attacking. I also put them as conservative interceptions. It just makes it so that they don't go into tackles that hard, and I put that on my center backs as well. For my center mids, I like putting them as stay back while attacking, as I don't want the midfield. The midfield just to be empty, so no one's there. So pretty much, I put them as stay back while attacking. I also put their interceptions to conservative. Just pretty much makes it easier to defend. They don't really go into tackles. And I don't know if you can hear, but there's a thunderstorm outside of my house right now. You might be able to hear it through the microphone, but not. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For the cam, I put it as basic defensive support. For support on crosses, I said stay on the edge of the box, because Çalhanoğlu, my cam, you can pretty much change this depending on your cam. My cam, Çalhanoğlu, is absolutely amazing outside of the box, so I do that. I put stick to the position, but if you like playing with your cam a lot, you can definitely do it with free to roam. Interceptions, it doesn't really matter. You could put it as conservative, but I just leave it as normal for him. My left wing, I go with stay forward. I don't want my left wing to come back that much. Leave him as stay wide, because I don't want him to be drifting in to where Aubameyang is working. And then for supporting runs, I tell him to get in behind. But if you want, you can leave it as come short if you just want him to maybe do an LBA pass and then make that run to he can pass it to the center mids and then make that run. But I like him making the runs behind the defense. For supporting cross, I just left it normal. Interceptions normal, so that's pretty much it. I did the same thing for my right wing. Stay forward, stay wide, get in behind, and that's pretty much it. And then Aubameyang, with supporting runs, I told him to stay central, as I do not want him to. I'm actually gonna put him as balanced with, since he is really pacey, he can make some runs in the wings. Attacking runs, definitely get in behind because he's 96 pace. Interceptions, probably go with conservative, as he doesn't really want to get out of position that bad. Defensive pressing, I said press back line or cutting passing lanes. Either of them work, but I put it as cutting passing lanes for this team. That's pretty much the instructions for this team. You could just have to play around. Play some friendlies, play some online single matches with the different instructions that you set with your team. Just make sure that it works specifically for you. Don't go, I'm just telling you what my instructions are for my team, so don't just go following my instructions exactly how I do it. And I don't want to keep this video that long, so the last part of this is just pretty much, if you're a pacey player, or if you like pace, I don't really mind a player having only 80 pace compared to 90 pace, but I do have really fast wingers in Leroy Sané and Bellarabi. And then I have Aubameyang as 96. There was just a flash flood warning near my house. It is thundering right now. There's a big storm. So I'm going to try keeping this video short so I can actually edit it and not have it cut out right when I'm recording it. So pretty much the last thing I want to say is that the best thing to do in my opinion with this game is be sweaty. Like, I know you might be like saying in the comment sections it's not good to be sweaty or whatever, but if you get the chance, pass it across goal. My striker only scores a one-on-one chance, I'd say 6 or 7 times out of 10. So if I get the chance, that's why Aubameyang has 3 assists. If I get the chance, I lay it off to Sane, who just taps it in the goal, or Bellarabi, who also just taps it in. Bellarabi is also an amazing player. If you haven't tried him out, he's amazing. But the last thing I want to say is just keep your coins up. Don't spend so much money, so many coins on your squad fitness. I'd say play 4 or 5 games before you buy a squad fitness. As you can see, I don't know why it's not working, why there aren't any squad fitness on the market, but they're going for around 1.6 to 1.7k, and after one game, my players lose about 4 to 5 fitness. So when the time that I get a squad fitness card is when they're pretty much all on 70 fitness. Actually, the players might lose about 8 or 9 fitness a match. It just depends on how much stamina they have. But when they get to 70 is when I normally get a squad fitness. That's why I keep my coins up. It's mostly to keep just the feel of the game. I don't really feel a difference when he has 80 chemistry than when he has 99. It doesn't really matter for me, but when he gets to 70, he does start the player does start feeling clunky. So I'd say this guy Gundogan is on 86 fitness. So I'd say I'd play 3 more games with this team and then get a squad fitness. I just pretty much look at the lowest player that has the player that has lowest fitness, and then play as many games as when he is on 70, and then I get the squad fitness. I don't go with like if Aubameyang has great stamina. I don't go when he's on 70. I go when my lowest player is on 70. So pretty much those are all the factors that you will have to take in consideration when you are choosing a team, when you're trying to win divisions. I'm only in Division 4 because I just started sucking for some reason in the last couple of games that I've played, or in the last couple of seasons in divisions. But now I'm actually getting the hang of things, starting to hold the ball more. With this team, it's working perfectly. In my opinion, you should sell all the players that you have. You might want to like have a cool collection in your club, but for me, that's not really important. I like winning games, going up the divisions, and my goal is to win Division 1, not to have a cool club. So yeah, that's actually pretty much the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you guys thought of this, and make sure to check out my other videos. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.